Hello and welcome back to Invitation to Puzzles, where today we have a Kropki fog puzzle by PhoenixAki. So, Kropki are one of my favorite constraints. I really enjoy them both as we'll say, amuse-bouche, if you will, among other puzzles, or as a solo constraint. It works either way. We'll note here that black dots mean one digit is double the other, and white dots mean that the two digits are consecutive. There's no negative constraint, as I think is intended to be communicated by the fact that they're called dots, but I'm not quite sure. All right, so there'll be a link in the description, as always, if you would like to give it a try. Now I get to give it a go. So a lot of magic is happening with these black dots right away, I will point out. So we can start in a couple places, but one of the places that we can start is that there are three digits you can't put on a black dot at all. And those three digits are 5, 7, and 9, because you can neither double them nor have them while staying in the realm of Sudoku-y digits. And that means that when I ask where 5, 7, and 9 go in row 1, column 1, row 9, and column 9, there's only three possibilities, so we get what's called a hidden triple here of 5, 7, and 9. Now, that's probably not the intended... I mean, maybe it's the intended place to start, but we can also look at these strings of black dots that are all in a box. So basically, this means you have to be able to double something twice, aka multiply it by 4. So one of these digits on the side is a digit that you can multiply by 4, and it's still a Sudoku digit. And there are only two such things, which are 1 and 2. And so, therefore, these are only 1, 2, 4, or 2, 4, 8, with that middle digit there always being a 2 or a 4. But these are universally from 1, 2, 4, 8. Okay. Now, another thing you might notice is that indeed these always contain the 2 and the 4. Regardless of whether it's 1, 2, 4 or 2, 4, 8, the 2 and the 4 is always spent, which we usually denote by a corner mark. And I note that because this corner mark looks over here and tells me, hey, this isn't a 2 or a 4. This corner mark here has now gotten upgraded to a center mark, so these are actually just 2 and 4, which look down here. And now these corner marks get upgraded to a center mark, and we get to sort of percolate. There we go. I was going to say perpetrate, but I think that's a different word. These around the outside. And now eventually we get back to the fact that this is 1 or 8, and now these are 2, 4. Okay. Now, once you have that, you can ask yourself, I mean, there's a couple things you could do, but the thing I wanted to do sort of from the beginning is note, what is this black dot now? Well, it doesn't have 1, 2, 4, or 8 on it. You can tell that by the column. And the only other digits that it could be, and you could even literally do this by Sudoku, actually, the only digits left in the row are 3, 6. And so all of these are 3, 6. Okay, now I have an interesting consecutive pair here, because this is a 5, 7, or 9 that is consecutive with a 2 or a 4. And the only way that works is as a 5 with a 4, which is going to let me sort of chase this around the grid, because now that I've filled in that, now I can go 8, 4, 2. That 8 lets me go 1, 2, 4. That 1 lets me go 8, 4, 2, like that. This 4 is now consecutive with this digit, so just like before, it has to be a 5. So we can get all of those done. And now this is a 3 or a 6 consecutive with a 7 or a 9. So the only way that works is a 6 with a 7. Let me fill in the right digit. And so that is a 7 and a 9. And now, as a reward, we have gotten some extra Kropki dots. Okay. This is a great use of the important fact that if you have a pair of consecutive digits, one of them is even. Now, this isn't a deep mathematical fact. This is really a scanning trick. Like when I talk about how, like, for an X, you can scan for the fact that it's got to have a high digit and it's got to have a low digit. Well, very often in Sudoku puzzles, you'll get combinations of even digits or odd digits near each other, and those tend to highly restrict what possibilities there are for a white dot. So, for example, what even digit is on this white dot? Well, it's not 2, 4, or 6, so it's 8. What even digit is on this white dot? Well, it's not 2, 4, or 6, so it's 8. And therefore, that digit is an 8. There's nothing else it could be. And so you just write it in and be happy. Now, this isn't really saving you anything huge because you could be like, okay, what could this be? Well, it's not 1, 2. It's not 2, 3. It's not 3, 4. It's not 4, 5. It's not 5, 6. It's not 6, 7. It could be 7, 8, or it could be 8, 9. So either way, it has an 8 on it. And exactly the same thing is true of this. You're not getting anything beyond the fact that it usually is nice to scan them that way. So in any event, that's an 8. And these are a 7, 9 pair, but that one can't be a 9 because if it was, that would be the 8. So that's the 7 and that's the 9. And now that's a 6, which gives me the 3 and the 6 over there. This digit is a 5, and we can repeat the same argument verbatim here, that white dot and that white dot both need an 8 as their even digit, so that digit's an 8. These are a 7, 9 pair, that one can't be 9, so that is the 9, that's the 7, that's the 6, that's the 3 and the 6, and that's the 5. And now those 5s together look into this box, giving me a 5 over here. So now these are 1, 7, and 9. So that's the 7 by Sudoku. These are 1 and 9 in that order. Like that. Let's see. There's no chance that I'm so lucky that these resolve, is there? I don't think so. They're 1 and 2 in some order. Let's see. What about into this box? Yeah, the 9 in this box is placed. Let's see. The 5 in this box is placed. These are 1 and 7. Like that. That gets me some more things. Okay, and so now this white dot, we can repeat the even odd trick, but now it's the odds that are absent. So I can just sort of see, there's lots of odds missing in this column. So this needs to have a 3 on it. And in particular, it can't be 3, 4. So it's got to be 2, 3, making that a 6 and a 3. Same thing over here. This has got to have a 3 on it, but not be 3, 4. So this is 2, 3. And so now these are each the only digit left in their column. Which is in each case an 8. These 8s are black dotting 4s, as 8s are wont to do, which are then white dotting 5, 7, 9, so they're 5s. I'll say this solve is slightly too symmetrical for my taste. I don't like having to do everything twice when I'm solving a puzzle generally. This 7, 9 can't be a 9 because it was, that would have to be an 8, which doesn't work. Oops. Sorry, so it is a 7, and that's a 9. And now this can't be an 8, so it's a 6. And this digit is the 1 to finish off the box. Let's see, 7, 9. Let's see, these are 1 and 6. What about this row? We've got 3, 4, and 8, or what's left. So these are the 3, 4 pair, and that's the 8. And now, let's see, what about this pair? These are 1, 2 again. These are 3, 4, and 8. That one's not an 8. Okay. There's an 8 in this row somewhere. I'm just looking to see if there's a 7 there by Sudoku, because there's 4 7s looking into this box. There's a 9. Sorry, not there. There's a 9 there because of the 4 9s looking into the box. Let's see. These are 2, 3, and 6. So that's the only place for a 6 in the row. That's a 2 or a 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. These are 4, 5, and 8. So there we go. That's the 4, the 3. And now that's the 8 and the 5. That's the 4 and the 8. That's the 3 and the 4. The 2. The 1 and the 2. The 1 and the 2. 3, 2, 3, 2. Let's see. This is a 3 and a 1. Very nice. Nice intro here. That was gentler than the killer ones, I'd say. But still very, very nice. I'm really enjoying this series of intro puzzles to various constraints. We'll be back soon with more. There's still a few more puzzles in the series, so I'm going to go solve those. But thanks, everyone, for watching. Let me know how you got on with this puzzle in the comments. Let me know how you enjoyed this. I'm curious, by the way, what people's general feelings are on fog puzzles. I know those are somewhat controversial in that some people really like them and some people really don't like them. I think they're a great choice for this intro series, but I'm curious if people in general would like to see more fog puzzles in their life, or would like to pretend that fog doesn't exist, or somewhere in between, although I don't get a lot of in between when I hear people talk about it. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Bye for now.